Hello everyone, my name is Jenna and I will be guiding you through a nice little 10-minute yin and yang flow today. We are filming out of the beautiful Studio 18 in Maunganui, and in Maunganui we are coming into winter. So this is a great time and opportunity to really slow down as we come into this equinox and just really become aligned and go inwards and tune into our inner worlds and how we can nurture our inner and outer worlds during the season. So when you're ready, we'll go ahead. If you have got a blanket, a bolster, or a pillow, this would be a really nice and nourishing prop to have for your practice. We'll go ahead and start on our backs. I will be using my bolster. If you have one, great. If not, you can just come right into your back. We'll begin by bringing the soles of the feet together and then just go ahead and make a nice little diamond position between the knees. You can allow those heels to walk in closer to your hips, or maybe you extend them out a little bit longer for more restorative. And then I'll just invite you to take your right hand over the belly and your left hand over your chest. And just start to close the eyes down, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. And just coming into your body with 3 nourishing breaths together to balance the yin and the yang energies. So we'll start with a nice cleansing exhale, opening up the lips and just empty the lungs out. Then a nice slow inhale, breathing in to fill the belly, the ribs wide, and filling into the heart. And then open mouth, exhale to let it go. Breathing in deeply through the nose for 4, 3, 2, and on 1, we exhale to rinse and release. 2, 1. Last one, big belly breath in, holding at the heart for 4, 3, 2, and exhale, empty out the lungs. And just seal the lips and just begin to breathe in and out through the nose as we welcome our Ujjayi breath. So this oceanic sounding breath really just used to calm the nervous system, to balance the energies, the masculine, the feminine. Maybe setting a little mindful intention as we move into this winter season. Maybe taking this time to set an intention of gratitude as we move together, taking a little break from your day to just focus on your inner worlds, nurturing and nourishing with the breath. Together we breathe in to invite our intentions into the season, into this moment, and into our practice. And then exhale to release them into the ether. When you are ready, we'll go ahead and just lengthen the arms, the legs, taking up space here, stretching, maybe threading the fingers, pressing the palms to the back. And then we'll slowly just begin to walk in the knees, the heels towards your bottom. We'll reach the arms to collect the backs of the legs, and then just very slowly begin to work your way up. And from here, we can just flip around. You can slide that pillow, that bolster, whatever you are using, away from your mat, and just start with some gentle warm up through that spine, bringing those wrists underneath your shoulders, knees under the hips. Start by exhaling as we round the spine, rippling into the back body. And then inhale, begin to melt the belly down, flare the sit bones, shine your heart space through. And very slowly and intentionally moving with that oceanic wave-like breath. Maybe you can start to draw some figure 8s with the hips, just making this a little bit more fluid, funky, organic. I like to flip my fingertips towards my knees, thumbs spiral out, very gentle, delicate space. And just softening into your edges, I like to say, blowing off the cobwebs. And we'll flip those fingertips back towards the top 2 corners of the mat. With an inhale, we're gonna open up the left arm here. Left arm stretches high, full breath in. So we exhale, we'll go ahead and thread our needles 2 times here. So just tap that left shoulder down. And then we inhale to open through the left fingertips. Exhale, threading through, and we can just ground down onto that left ear and shoulder. Right hand can reach behind the lower back, tucking into the crease of your left hip. Just taking a moment for that gentle wrap, that rotation, right shoulder stacks on top of the left. Taking a nice full breath in, and a slow breath out. Slowly release that right hand back down under the shoulder. Let's unthread the needle. Left arm stretches high to the sky. Big breath in. With the exhale, we're going to cast your left fingertips forward. Palm will face in. Starting to firm up through that belly as we stretch your right leg long. Take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, we pull left elbow to right knee, curl and connect. This is the yang portion of the practice, inviting a little bit more fire and energy back into the body, warming from the inside out. Let's go for one more exhale. And then we inhale to lengthen. Take a nice big breath in. Slow breath out, stabilizing through the hips, the spine. And when you are ready, we'll go ahead and take that left hand down, that right knee down. This time we inhale, right arm opens to the sky, big stretch. Exhale, threading those fingertips through hips, stay high. One more time, take an inhale to unravel. Exhale to twist. And for a moment, can we soften down that right shoulder, taking that left hand behind the lower back, maybe tucking or weaving into that crease of the right hip. Using that as a little bit of leverage to really open that left shoulder, open the chest, breathing in and breathing out. Slowly releasing that left hand back down. When you are ready, unthread your needle, shining fingertips to the sky, moving in. Exhale, casting the right fingertips, palm faces in, armpit wraps by the ears. Slowly connecting to that core, sweep, stretch your left leg back, big breath in. Stabilizing through the hips, the pelvis, the spine. Exhale, we pull right elbow to left knee, curl and crunch. Inhale, long line of energy, fingertips to toes. Let's go for these last two. And our last one, we'll take a moment to pause, to hold, feel the shakes. Feel a moment of connection, body, mind, and breath. And slowly releasing that right hand down, left knee down. Let's curl those toes, being grounded that back body like that cat stretch. Slowly hover those knees. And then we'll melt our hips back into our downward dog. Taking a nice gentle pedal. Shaking the head yes and no. Just taking a moment for you. Let's slowly begin to rise up onto the toes. Can we ripple forward like a wave into our high plank? Melting down onto the knees, and very slowly we're going to lower onto the belly. If you need a blanket underneath the belly, feel free to do so. Fingertips will tent out wide, press down to the tops of the feet. Take an inhale to open through the heart, the lungs. Exhale, left ear taps the mat. Beautiful. Inhale to roll through center. Exhale, your right ear taps the mat. Just starting to find that flow, breathing in and breathing out. Let's go for one more round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. You are already coming back through center. Nice big inhale, spreading the collarbone. Slowly melting the belly, the ribs, the forehead, third eye center, connecting to the earth. Hands come down, and we'll make our way into our child's pose, Balasana. Big toes together, knees wide, stretching those fingertips to the top. We'll keep this a little bit more active, just swaying those hips, allowing that belly just to nestle into the inner thighs. Walking your hands to the upper right-hand corner. Your left hand can melt on top of the right to intertwine the fingers, and really just sink that left sit bone into that left heel. Breathing in and breathing out. Slowly beginning to walk your fingertips to the upper left-hand corner, right hand on top of the left, pressing, sinking your sit bone down, back to the right heel. Just elongating through that right side of the heart opens and expands. Breathing in and breathing out. When you are ready, we'll slowly come back through center. We're going to find our puppy pose here, our heart melting pose. So knees under your hips, tenting or anchoring the palms down here. And we're just going to melt that heart space. So your hips will stay nice and high, stacked above the knees. You can rest the forehead or rest the chin. And just allowing that heart space to melt down, feeling that strong grounding, intention of love and connection into the earth. Breathing in and breathing out. One more breath. And exhale, just to melt that heart a little bit deeper. When you are ready, we can slowly walk those hands back underneath your shoulders, cross the ankles, and we're just going to come into a nice little seat for a moment. Coming into a nice little twist. So just go ahead and ground yourself. If you want a pillow to prop the hips or a block, you are more than welcome to do so. Let's take a nice big inhale as we open up the arms, and then exhale, twisting to your right. So your left arm comes across the body, right fingertips and thumb plant to the back, stacking that spine nice and tall. Big inhale. Exhale to rinse and twist. Imagine that long line through the crown of the head, lifting, lifting, and exhale, wrapping the heart around the body. Next big inhale, we'll sweep the arms to the sky, full breath in. And exhale, twisting to the other side. Right hand can come across or twisting to the left. If you've messed up, you can do both sides, making sure you even everything out. Take an inhale if your spine is up against the wall. And then exhale, using that right palm as leverage to deepen that twisted legs. Beautiful. Taking a nice big inhale, sweeping those arms to the sky, full breath in. And hands through heart center. We'll go ahead, last little mobility for that spine, placing those palms down onto the tops of the knees. And just start to find some nice slow rotation here. One of my favorites, really nice for the hips and the lower back. Just taking your time to close the eyes and just really tuning into what feels good here, what your body needs. Go ahead and just stretch your right leg out long. The sole of the left foot can just nestle into the inner thigh. That right hand will just rest under the knee, the shin, or maybe even the toes. And then we'll sweep that left arm up overhead, coming into a nice little side body, spiraling that left lung, left side of the heart to the sky. You can also set a nice little pillow underneath that right forearm to bring the ground closer to you or a block. Grounding that left sit bone down as you rotate, spiraling open. Breathing in and breathing out. When you are ready, just coming onto the other side, we'll switch. My left leg goes out, sole of that right foot nestles in. Adjust those sit bones here, left palm to the kneecap, the shin, or maybe even hooking onto the toes. And then we just sweep that right arm up and over, armpit by the ear, palm faces down. And again, really ground down through the sit bones to shine that right lung open. You can just feel that beautiful stretch elongating through the sides. Beautiful work. You are ready. Let's come all the way back through center. We'll go ahead and just kick those legs out. I like to just bend my knees wide in the stance. If your hands can come down, lean back and just give yourself a nice little window wiper movement. Fingertips can face forward or face back. Just any, I always like to say, any leftover bits of residue here, just working through any kinks. Before we make our way down onto our backs, we'll go ahead, anchor the heels, reach those fingertips as we slowly begin to melt down that spine, vertebra by vertebra for 4, 3, 2. Nice big inhale, sweep the arms, the legs up high, full breath in. Exhale, guiding both knees into your chest. You are welcome to stay here. A nice yummy massage across the lower back, or finding your hands into the inner or the outer arches of the feet. Distance those knees, elbows press the inner knees away, and just coming into your happy baby. Nice massage, anchor that tailbone. Again, feels really yummy for the lower spine, the hips. And then maybe a grounding moment of stillness as you press hands to feet, feet to hands. Just taking a nice big inhale, again, filling the belly, fill the ribs, filtering into the collarbones. And exhale to just feel your body grounding and melting deeper and deeper. You're welcome to stay here as long as you want, or when you are ready to come into a nice little mini shavasana, we'll go ahead and slowly just kick those legs out, take up space. Feel free to add on any cozy layers of blanket if you would like, and just allow those arms to rest by your side. Heels can roll in, toes melt open, palms surface open to the sky, just shrugging those shoulders down the back, closing the eyes, softening the jaw, and relaxing the tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Taking a nice big inhale as we breathe into the beautiful benefits of our practice as we enter into this new season. And exhale to really just ground in all those beautiful benefits of our nice little yin yoga practice today. Yin yang, balancing the energies here with the healing power of the breath, the prana, the life force, the energy. And as we move into the season of winter, especially in New Zealand, really just taking moments of self-reflection, of slowing down, micro moments of connection. Maybe it's simply just laying in the earth. Maybe it's reading a book or sipping a hot cup of tea. But just doing those little things throughout the day that fill up your cup, that allow you to return to your body, to your breath. Inviting more of these little mindful moments into your day and into the season. So when you are ready, just begin to wiggle the fingertips, wiggle the toes, feel the back of the head from side to side as you release the neck. Feeling the tongue gliding over the teeth and the cheeks. Maybe wiggle the hips a little bit, so release the lower back. Then coming into a full body stretch, thread the fingers, press the palms, take a nice big inhale, feel the lower back lifting off the mat. And exhale to sigh it all out. You are ready, just walking those knees back into your chest, turning on to your right or left side body as we ground for a moment in our fetal position. A grounding moment before we go, taking in what you need and leaving what you don't. When you are ready, slowly keeping your eyes closed, protecting this peaceful energy that we have cultivated, making your way back into a seat. And just allowing your hands palm to rest in front of the heart, Anjali Mudra. Maybe bowing inwards here. Softening those shoulders, relaxing through the belly and the hips. And just beginning to invite a little bit of warmth back into your space, rubbing those palms together, feeling the vibrancy, the energy, the post-yoga glow of the practice. And inviting that warmth over your hearts. And together, let's take one final breath to seal in our beautiful short but sweet practice together. Taking a nice inhale through the nose. And exhale, letting it go. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.